Some may call it a burden, whereas some rather not think about it. However, as long as we live, we all have things that we are expected to do and goals that we must achieve. For example, as of right now, I, Nicholson from 10 James, am expected to deliver a good speech to you all. Expectations can come in many shapes and forms, from many places. Some could be set by your parents, like doing well in your exam. Some could be set by the people around you, like being well-mannered at all times. Talking about you, Manish. Some could be set by yourself, like being a better person as days go by. These expectations have some pros. For example, can be an amazing catalyst for work to be done, as we tend to do whatever it takes to reach said expectations, though it's not without its faults. Each expectation can be seen as a dumbbell sorts, each adding an extra weight to the person being set upon. The more expectations being set upon a person, the more they feel weighed down, forced to carry this burden upon them. A large amount of these expectations can break a person. They can set them down a dark path and leaving them into situations that are less than pleasant and they don't even want to be in. For example, I know many of us have studied late into the night just for a slightly better grade on your tomorrow's exam. I know some of us have not hung out with your friends and family just to reach said expectations. These expectations can often ruin a person. They can ruin their ambitions. They can ruin their relationships. Even cause some to kick the bucket just to relieve displeasure. Yet, not all expectations are bad. With a lesser amount, it can, as said before, be an amazing catalyst for work to be done. It can be seen as a goal that we can achieve to give us a sense of accomplishment to motivate us to continue giving our all. It can also continue to motivate us to do things that will help better our future. It can also help build relationships at a time when these expectations are reached together. For example, recently, my friend Wenjin and I did well in our exams and we both celebrated about it. These expectations allowed us to create amazing memories that we can cherish for the rest of our lives. Though, it's not as often as it ruins relationships. Now I would like to share a personal story of mine, one regarding expectation. Back when I was in Form 2, or in this school it would be called Year 8, I was under a lot of expectations. I assume many of us have been in this situation. At the time, I wasn't doing too well in my exams. I was getting a lot of B's and C's, and even a couple of F's, specifically in history. Okay, I forgot, okay. Okay, at the time, I felt so weighed down, it almost felt suffocating at times. I felt so sad and alone as I was forced to study even during holidays and not hang out with my friends and family. This led me to an epiphany of sorts. I learned what truly is important is a balance between these expectations and how they dictate our lives. We must learn that we cannot reach everyone's expectations and we cannot let them drag us down. We must learn to manage these expectations. Coming back to my story, the way I learned to deal with these expectations was talking to my parents and sharing how I felt. Communicating with the people who set these expectations for you, whether that be your friends, family, your teacher, whoever, can be very beneficial. Conveying how you feel can allow them to understand your perspective, the situation better. That's you. Situation better, and maybe even get them to lower their expectations to a more reasonable extent. As for expectations you set for yourself, learn to go easy on yourself. Learn that you don't have to be perfect, as our flaws and imperfections make up who we are, and we should not be ashamed of that. We can still have expectations for ourselves, no doubt, but not at such a large amount. We can have lower expectations while increasing them while matching our pace. To conclude, we should not let these expectations dictate our lives. These expectations have many pros, so instead, we should use them as stepping stones to continue motivating us to do things that will better our future. With that said, thank you.